my name's Tricia Turner. Been in real estate since 1992, so a very long time. Got my broker's license many years ago and opened my own independent brokerage. Recruited a lot of agents really fast. Never planned on growing as fast as we did. Kind of just wanted to be our own little luxury boutique operation, but had 50 agents within 6 months and had to get staff and everything in place really quick. And I'm a top producer. I usually average about 20 million a year myself in production. And so once the brokerage was growing like crazy, naturally it was pulling me out of production and making it very stressful. Michael called me up and he's like, look, you need to come to Frisco. We have a better plan for you. I want to show you a different business model. And went down, sat down with them, and my life has never been the same. And that was 2 years ago in October. And to date, my team, I ended up forming a mega team within the company. And my team is on pace to do about 65 million in volume this year with the goal of 100 million in volume next year. So we are super high producing and just growing like crazy. But really, it's about the collaboration that is the biggest thing in the world to me ever. Because when you're a broker of your own independent brokerage, you're at the top. There's nobody to talk to. You're teaching and coaching and training your agents, but all these other brokerages are just your competitors. They don't want to talk to you. And so when they tell you it's lonely at the top, it is. So with this new business model that we're part of, I collaborate with the top brokers across the world, and I love it. They are my best friends, and it's been the greatest gift in the world, period. So as an independent broker owner, that is one of the hardest jobs I believe ever. And it's kind of a facade because you see all these people talking about how successful they are. But I've had my own brokerage and I know the numbers and I know what it takes to actually be successful and create wealth. And it's just not doable. And as you'll see with time going on and disruptors coming at the industry over and over and over, when you're an independent broker, you're on your own. You are completely on an island. Your agents are there. They're there as long as you can give them basically, everything that they want, all their commission, almost all their commission, as much training and support as they need. And you're at their mercy, 24/7. With the eXp model, you're collaborating with the top of the top in the industry, other broker owners, other top producers, and you're growing because in real estate, our industry is changing constantly. And when you're sitting in an island by yourself, it's like being at Blockbuster. You're going to be gone at some point, And that was one of the most profound statements ever told to me when I was thinking about making the switch was, look, Tricia, you have a Blockbuster and eXp is Netflix. If you could do it again, would you open a Blockbuster? And I'm like, nope. As a broker owner, it's very different than an agent coming into the company or a top producer, because as a broker owner, we have expenses coming in when you own a company, and then you've got revenue coming in. And so when you make the switch, you lose all of that really quick. And so it's very strategic to be profitable as a broker owner. And it took a lot of learning for me. It took about 6 months, honestly, of putting pieces together and just strategic planning to see what is the best model for a broker owner to leave their brokerage and be profitable. Now, because when I switched over to eXp, it was like, well, I lost that monthly dues that were coming in for my agents. I lost their annual dues. I lost all of that and all the transaction fees. And so I had to recreate that. And the only way you can recreate it is to form a team. So then you're actually getting some of the agent's commission because the transaction fees and the monthly dues go to eXp naturally. So I had to kind of figure out, whoa, wait a second, I just lost a lot of income real quick. But what I have is deeper relationships. Because again, when I was just a broker owner, that's what I was missing was people to collaborate with. There's nobody. And now, I am in mastermind sessions all the time. They're scheduled like weekly with the top people in the industry. So when you feel yourself in that environment, you want to level up. So when you're only running your own brokerage and you're at the top, you're at a comfort level. It's like, before I switched over, we were totally comfortable. Everything was fine. I had never planned on making a switch. There was money coming in. We were doing great numbers and we were averaging over 300 sales a year. And so we were doing just fine. But when I looked at the time and look at the future, and again, I'm a business owner, so I'm innovative. I know what's coming, and I'm never going to allow my family to be shut down out of business and me to be shut down out of business. And so I got to go with, here's what my thoughts were. It's like when I looked at when everyone was joining, because we were joining in its infancy, I joined in this core group, and our group's amazing. And so when I looked at all the people that were joining, I'm like, these people are killing it. So it makes you want to level up. It's like they're doing 500 transactions a year. We're only doing 200. We need to step it up. It's like we're not satisfied. We're low man on the totem pole. And then they're like, now they're doing 1,000. Now I got to do 500. And so it makes you want to do more and be more. And I never really understood that because I was comfortable. But what I've come to understand through now my second year with them is our core group is tighter than ever. We're best friends. And it's not about the money. It's literally about how much I can help people. So when you get to a certain point of production, it's like giving back. The more I can do, the more I can help my agents, the more I can help their families, the more I can help people that I'm in business with, the more I can help my family. And so it's a whole different dynamic where you're an individual broker owner. It's about paying the bills. It's about every month, like on that treadmill of life where you are just running, you're hoping the agents will produce. But when you're an independent broker owner, there's no real way out of production because the company is not sustainable if you're not in production because transaction fees don't cover the costs. Barely. They won't be profitable. And so for me, it opened up so many more doors because it's creating wealth. Number one, I'm surrounded by people at the top, which opens more doors into other businesses, other opportunities in my life for me and my family.
I am Todd Telefero. I'm Southeast Michigan, and I had the #1 RE/MAX team, was there 15 years, and I was recruited by all the other top firms, no reason to leave until my current broker came to town. And this current broker had everything that I didn't get at RE/MAX. First of all, education from the top agents in the country, not just some office manager that teaches classes, but the top agents, the agents I want to be like. And just from that education, we're selling an average of 7 million more a year. Also, it took me 12 home sales to pay my RE/MAX bill. At my current brokerage, 2.5 sales gets it done. So I've got a lot more extra money. Also, what's really incredible is agents don't have a retirement program. But with eXp, in just the 2 years I've been there, I've got $326,000 worth of stock towards retirement. That's incredible. And lastly, I get a reoccurring income that comes in every month and grows every month. And it's at a point now where it pays my mortgage payment. And this is for activity I didn't do anything differently now than I did for RE/MAX.